My name's Katie. I manage Susannah's portfolio and I've been here for just over a year. Before uni, I worked for 3 or 4 years as a managing agent, so that was looking after housing developments, blocks of flats, so ones that aren't council owned, they kind of get owned jointly by the residents. So you've got to kind of look after the maintenance of the blocks, gardening, insurance. You've got to send people their service charges for the year, which they don't really want to pay. Hold meetings every year in front of like 50 people, which is horrible because they all hate your guts. So I did that for about 3 years straight from sixth form. And that's definitely helped with this job because I know how to talk to people. But as well, like reading leases, I wouldn't have known how to do that before, but I can easily read a lease and know what it means. And yeah, I think that's definitely helped. What do I do? A lot. Lettings is quite busy. So I deal with the whole day-to-day side of lettings. So I look after tenants, deal with rent, advertising, viewings, and also kind of like the background stuff. So utilities, insurance, there's a lot, but it's fun. It's kind of fun because like, I don't know, there's just like something new every day. Like sometimes it can be quite stressful, depending on what tenant is contacting you. But yeah, other than that, it's quite cool. Today, I've just done a few viewings. I've just taken a holding fee from someone, so that means I've secured it as theirs. So that's good. It means one down. I'm also sorting out insurance for all of the properties, so they're all coming up to expire, so I need to put them in place and try and get a good quote. So I've sorted all of that out. My favourite thing, probably viewings, just because it's quite nice to, obviously I don't hate being in the office, but it's quite nice to get out of the office and like meet people and also get a good feel for what they're like in person rather than just over the phone. Is there a goal plan in place? Not at the moment. So I've just finished second year of uni, so I'll go into third year, and then after that, quite possibly, I think in a couple of weeks, me and Susannah are going to start looking at renovating her chapel. So that would be my first big project, and then after that I'll see kind of where that goes. I think we're planning on renovating it into, is it a 3-bed house? Yeah, for a rental. It's really cool. I went there for the first time the other week and it's huge. At the moment it's still quite empty. There's like tiles everywhere and stuff where it's kind of being almost ripped out but not properly. But I did get a little bit spooked out because one of the old mayors from Bristol and his wife are buried underneath the chapel. So there's these kind of tombstone things in the floor and you've got to kind of go under the floor and you can see their coffins. So I went there by myself and I got a little bit spooked out, so I made Michael come back with me to take me to readings. But I'm really excited about that. That would be kind of the first big project that I've actually been involved in. So it will kind of give me a good feel for what it actually entails. So I think me and Susannah are going to sit down over the next few weeks, plan out what we're going to do, but it should be exciting. What's it like working for Susannah? No, it's great.
She knows.
I love Susannah. She's great to work for. She's always got your back. And where I am a student, so over summer I can full-time, but when I'm at uni I work part-time, and she's really flexible with what days I work, how often I work, and yeah, it's just great to have. She's not just like a boss like you usually would have. I'm trying to pick my words perfectly, but no, she's great to work for. I really like working with Susannah. What would I take away from working with Susannah for a year? I think the fact that Susannah's, made this whole business from scratch is really inspiring, and I think it kind of helps me see that I could one day like run my own business, and it kind of doesn't stop me from thinking that I can do that. Whereas like I used to want to own businesses and stuff, and I'd be like, well, I haven't got the money for it. Like I haven't got like rich parents, so I can't afford it. But now it's like, well, actually, if you just kind of plan things out and you know what you want, then you can actually do it. So that's definitely what I would take away from it. No, I'm a poor student. I don't own any property. But I would like to in the future. I know Susannah would like me to as well. So
Okay.
fingers crossed. Do I have a long-term goal? Not really. I think I'm quite short-sighted, which can be quite good, but also kind of not great at the same time. I would like to have a property portfolio in the future, but I think that's quite a fair few years down the line. Just want to make sure that I'm in the right place for it.
Not quite sure where to start managing a portfolio? Learn to Let. My lettings pack, written for you guys, you can download it now. It is all the knowledge processes systems we use to run a major portfolio. Go grab it now.